Hello there, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, in this video I will be making the analysis of the AUDUSD, USD card, NZDUSD, and the EURJPY, and I'll be trying to predict the next move of these currency pairs. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But before I get into the business of the day, I want you to know that I give free forex signals on the Mike Earn channel. You can get free forex signals on the Mike Earn channel. The link to the Mike Earn channel is in the description below. I'm talking about the Mike Earn Telegram channel now. The Mike Earn Telegram channel. The link to the Mike Earn Telegram channel is in the description below. Go to the description below, copy the link to the Mike Earn Telegram channel, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will take you to the Mike Earn Telegram channel, and you can join the channel and expect signals. Listen to this. Even though the signals are free, they are highly profitable. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. They are highly profitable and massively profitable. So please and please do not miss out on this. And one thing I can assure you of is that there's a whole lot more massively profitable forex signals that will be posted on the Mike Earn channel coming soon, right? There's a whole lot more massively profitable forex trading signals coming soon. So please join the channel, join the Mike Earn channel, so you can benefit from them when I post them. Once again, the link to the Mike Earn Telegram channel is in the description below. It's a free Telegram channel, so the link is in the description below this video. Go to the description, copy the link to the Mike Earn Telegram channel. It's a free Telegram channel. Paste it in your browser, visit the site, and it will take you to the Mike Earn Telegram channel, and you can join the channel and expect signals. So that is it. Another I want to also talk to you about the account management service that I offer. You can engage my account management service if 5 to 15% profit monthly sounds like a good idea to you. If 5 to 15% profit monthly sounds like a good idea to you, you can go ahead and reach me on Telegram, and let's talk about how we can do business, how I can manage your forex trading account, and you will definitely make a lot of money if I manage your forex trading account. So the link to my Telegram DM is in the description below. Yes, the link to chat me up on Telegram is in the description below. Go to the description below, copy the link to my Telegram DM, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will bring you to my DM on Telegram, and you can chat me up and tell me that you'd like to engage my Forex account management service, and I'll tell you all you need to know, and we can start business from there. Kindly note that I only make money when I make profits for you, so I only get my own commissions when I make money for you. So I definitely do all my efforts are geared towards ensuring that I make a lot of money for you. I hope you understand that. So please and please don't forget, once again, the link to my DM on Telegram is in the description below. Go to the description below, copy the link to my Telegram DM, paste it in your browser, visit the site, and it will bring you to my DM on Telegram, and we can chat. And you can tell me you want to engage my account management service, and we can talk and have the and we can say everything. We can talk about everything we need to talk about, right? So now let's get into the business of the day. We're starting with the AUDUSD card. Sorry, AUDUSD currency pair rather. So now first, let's go to the monthly time frame. Let's establish the trend of the market. It's a bearish trend. It's a bearish trending market, and it's been trending bearish for a while, for actually a long time. So now let's go down to the weekly time frame. Let's see. It's still the same idea, right? The same idea. We've seen price break below this low right here, even though it has not broken below this, but its price has broken below this low, and it's not really challenging does not really challenge any of the highs in recent times. So it's still very much bearish. Now let's go down to the daily time frame. What should we expect? Well, what I would expect is quite simple. if I see now, I'd like to let you know that for this analysis, the daily time frame is the execution time frame. So please don't forget that the daily time frame is the execution time frame. So for this analysis, the daily time frame is the execution time frame. So my prediction will be this: if price comes into the zone, right? If price comes into this an area like this zone, right? If price comes into the zone, which is the 0.67922 zone. In fact, let's look at both zones, both of these zones. If price comes into either of the 0.67922 or the 0.68336 zones, and then it gives us a bearish day close at either of those zones, right? If it gives us a bearish day close at either of those zones, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. I'll suggest that you go for a sell in either of those scenarios. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect that price will just come and touch that zone. Price can cross that zone as long as within that day, you know, that candle still closes below that zone. That's what I refer to as breaking, coming in contact with that zone and then closing below that zone. So now, if price comes in contact with any of these zones and then gives us a bearish day close below any of those zones, you can go for a sell, right? And you can go for a 1-to-1 RRs. You can go for a 1-to-1 RR, or you can go for more than a 1-to-1 RR. Or you can go for a 1-to-2 RR, you can go for a 1-to-3 RR, or you can target this zone, which is the 0.66726 zone, or better still, you can hold indefinitely, right? You can hold in this kind of scenario, you can hold indefinitely and keep trailing your stop losses to see how far price will go. I hope you understand that. Yeah, so if price, there's a it's a possibility that price can keep going down, and probably this might be the next leg of the bearish move, who knows. So you might just want to hold to see if that will be the case. Yeah, so don't forget, if price comes into either of those zones, what I said remains valid. And if price comes into both of those zones but still end up closing below this zone, right? If the candle touches both of the zones but still closes below this 0.67922 zone, it's still a very valid trade. I hope you understand that, right? It's still a very valid setup. Or even if it comes into this zone, this 0.68336 zone, comes in contact with both of these zones and then still gives a bearish candle, right? Gives us a significant bearish candle without closing below this one, it is still valid. I hope you understand what I just said, right? So if you are confused by that, pardon me, please, you can just ignore that if you're confused by that, but I hope you understood what I said. So that is for that scenario. Now another scenario is this. If price comes into the zone, right? Will I look at this zone? I think I'll be more comfortable with this one. If price comes into the 0.61738 zone and then gives us a bullish day close above this zone, then I'll suggest that you go for a buy. I hope you understand that. Go for a buy. You can go for a 1-to-1 buy. I don't suggest you go for more than a 1-to-1 buy. And the reason is simple. This market is a very bearish market, right? And since it's a very bearish market, you just want to make sure, if you are buying in a very bearish market, you want to make sure you do not overstay your welcome. So that's just what I would suggest. Go for a 1-to-1 RR and close it there, right? It might be a profitable one, right? But I don't suggest you go for more than a 1-to-1 RR because it's a bearish market. So that would be my suggestion for the AUDUSD currency pair. Now you should only take any of these scenarios if they meet your own personal trading confirmation. Please and please, I will not be responsible for your losses. So please don't take any of these scenarios if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. So let's move on to the next one, the USD CAD currency pair. Now first of all, let's go to the monthly time frame. Let's zoom in and see what's happening here. What's happening? Well, we can see a bullish market. It's quite bullish. It's been quite bullish for several months now. It's been quite bullish, and the market has, maintained this level for several years. That high. Now although we've seen price drop significantly over time, but the previous month was a bullish candle, which might signify that price is about to continue pushing higher, because the past 5 candles were very bearish. We have this one, we have this that still closed bearish, even though it closed far away from its low, but it was still very bearish. We have this very significant bearish candle. We have this pin bar, where it can be seen as a pin bar, or it is actually a pin bar, and then we have this bearish candle, and then we have this very bullish one. So it might be a sign that direction of the market is about to change, but let's keep moving. Now the weekly time frame. What's the weekly time frame tell us? The weekly time frame looks good, right? Nothing significant or nothing different from the monthly. So now let's go down to the daily time frame, which is the execution time frame for this analysis. First of all, I'd like to take note of the fact that I made an analysis on this currency pair several weeks ago, and you see how it actually played out. So let me see that. Let's take a look at that. So the market was, I think it was somewhere here when I predicted that it would come into the zone and tap and then come and hit profit target here. That's why I put this, this line here. That's why I put these things here to signify that. And price actually did that. Price came into that zone, and hit the targets, right? Hit the targets that I told you to look out for. You can go through the videos on this channel to see where I actually made that analysis. So, but I also made the analysis that if price comes into this zone, it could hit this area and then come here, but price did not get there, right? So price has not come into that area at all. It has not come into that area. So now let's look at what's happening now. Right, let's look at what's happening now. So now what's happening now? Let's see. This would be my expectation, right? Price is currently here, and so if price comes into this zone, if price comes into this 1.34195 zone, which happens to even be the zone where I put the entry of my previous analysis, I believe, on this chart. So now if price comes into this zone, which is the 1.34195 zone, and then gives us a bullish day close above this zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy, right? So I'll suggest that you go for a buy, and I'll suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 buy. Now, I said the market looks very bullish, but taking a second thought, we cannot deny the fact that the bears have been in charge for several months now. So that keeps me skeptical if I want to really look at this market as a long-term bullish market, right? And it keeps me skeptical. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, look at that. Look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish candles. This is the monthly time frame, and we have one bullish candle. So I'm just very skeptical to see it as a very bullish market right now. So that's just what's happening, But this, this is just my perspective. If you have another perspective, you can trade according to your perspective. So if price comes into this 1.34195 zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 buy, 1-to-1 RR buy, and end it there. Right, go for a 1-to-1 RR buy and end it there. So now I want to look for another zone, another significant zone, to look for an opportunity to sell. So now I'm seeing something here, but how significant is it? Let's see. Is it really something that, well, we've seen market bounce into that zone and come down, so probably we can hold that, we can see it as a significant zone. Or better still, we just play safe by going to this very major area like this. Let's zoom out and see first. Do I want to do that? Or better still, just let's see. Should I do this? Wow, that looks really far away. That looks really far away. I'm sure you guys get the idea of this analysis. It's just about looking for trades at the major areas of the market. So if you are able to locate another major area in the market apart from the ones I'm looking at, you are good to go. I mean, if it meets your own trading confirmation, you don't have to do it the way I am doing it. I hope you understand that. So because even price, we got this bearish candle, which definitely showed up maybe on Friday. I believe it was Friday, where this bearish candle, we got it at a major zone. So you can see that, right? So those trading, and we can't tell now if it's going to play out and be a profitable one, but looking out for trades at major zones are just the best way to trade, in my opinion. I mean, are just a very good way to trade, rather, in my opinion. There are other ways to trade. There are other ways to look at the market, but they are a very good way to trade. So now, if price comes from this zone, which is where it currently is right now, and comes into this area, this 1.14446 area, and then gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. And I'll suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 RR sell, right? Go for a 1-to-1 RR sell, and that will be it. That will be my suggestion for that, market, or for that scenario. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect one. If price crosses and still closes below that zone, oh boy. Let me quickly see if I can fix that. Okay, I think we are. So, if price comes into the zone, even crosses that zone, if price even crosses the zone, and then it still closes below that zone, you can go for a 1-to-1 RR. So that's for the USDCAD currency pair. Please and please do not take any of these scenarios I just spoke about if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. It's very important that you do not make the mistake of taking a trade you are not comfortable in, or you are not sure, or you are not or that does not meet your own personal trading confirmation. So please have your own trading plan and trade by your own trading plan. You can learn some new things, or get some ideas from these videos that I make. So now let's move on to the NZDUSD currency pair. First of all, we go to the monthly time frame. What's happening on the monthly time frame? Well, we can tell it's a very bearish market according to this chart. According to this chart, it's a very bearish market. So now what are we expecting? Let's go down to the weekly time frame. Same thing going on here. Same bearish party, or same bearish movement. So now let's go down to the daily time frame. What should we expect? Let me plot out some zones that will be significant. I think it's already quite a significant one already. we can see how this zone was significant over here. Very significant zone over here and over here as well. So it's already at 1. Let's look for another significant zone. Okay, there's one there, it's significant here. So which other zone? Let's zoom out a little for some better perspective. I think we can also take note of this one. Let's also take note of this one. So let's also take note of this one. Yeah, significant here, significant, quite significant here as well. So now let's look at what to expect. Now if price comes into the zone, right? If price comes into the zone, which is the 0.57716 zone, and then it gives us a bullish day close candle, then we can look for an opportunity to buy. Right now, see, if it comes into the zone quickly, maybe like in 1 to 3 days, it comes into the zone, then we can look for that. But if it just keeps moving sideways and then come into the zone, I would not consider that. But if it moves quickly into the zone, then this will possibly pass. In my view, this will pass for an extended move. So if we can get that kind of scenario here, and then it comes into this 0.57716 zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy, and I'll suggest that you don't go for a more than 1-to-1 RR buy. And the reason is simple. You do not want to overstay your welcome buying in a bearish market, in a very bearish market, that is. So please take note of that. So 1-to-1 RR buy. Yeah, that will be my suggestion for this particular scenario. Don't forget, the bullish day close candle will be your risk candle. So 1-to-1 RR buy, using the close of the bullish day close candle as your entry and the low of the bullish day close candle as your stop loss, right? But you can also do it in your own style as well, right? One thing I always do is that if price jumps, ahead of if price jumps above the close of the candle in a bullish day close scenario, I might actually use the open of the new candle as my entry. I hope you understand that. So that's another view, that's another way you can look at entering the market in that scenario as well. So now if price pushes higher and comes into the zone after several days of price action, giving us an extended move into this 0.61174 zone, and then it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. Yeah, that'll be my suggestion. I will suggest that you go for a sell, and I'll suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 sell. Right, you can go for a 1-to-1 sell, 1-to-1 RR sell, and you can go for more than that, right? Because it's a bearish market, so there's a possibility it sells off more, right? So you can go for a 1-to-1 RR sell using the bearish day close candle as your risk candle. So go for a 1-to-1 RR sell. You can go for a 2-to-1. You can go for a 1-to-2 RR sell, 1-to-3 RR. Or you can hold indefinitely, right? There's a possibility you might catch the next leg of the market. It's a possibility, right? So now, if you hold indefinitely, you just need to trail your stop losses. Maybe move your stop loss to the entry, or just keep moving it as price progresses, right? So that'll be my suggestion for the NZDUSD currency pair. So now, if you go for 1-to-1 RR, just let it hit the TP if you are going for that. If you're going for 1-to-2, maybe you might just want to move the stop loss to the entry price, or move it to break even when price gets to a 1-to-1. I hope you understand that. If it's 1 to 3, you can do the same thing and move stop loss to entry if price gets to a 1-to-1, and just hold and see how it plays out, right? So that's for NZDUSD currency pair. So now let's move on to the next one, the EURJPY currency pair. Please don't forget, do not take any of the scenarios I've spoken about if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. So now, EURJPY currency pair. So let's go to the monthly time frame first. What's happening on the monthly time frame? It's very obvious this market is a very bullish market. Too clear, so clear that it's bullish. So now, what should we expect from a market like this? We should expect bullish moves. That's what I will say. So now let's take some zones from this area before we move to the lower time frames. So this is the monthly time frame now. So let's go down to the weekly time frame, and still the same idea. Now let's go down to the daily time frame and see what's happening here. Now for the daily time frame, let me take note of, let me see another zone and we can look out for. Another zone we can look out for. Okay, this is another zone right here. Right. So let's look at what to expect on the daily time frame. Now let's zoom in a little. Let's zoom in a little and take a look. Now what I would expect, my predictions would be this. If price comes into the zone, if price moves from here and comes into the zone 166.564 zone, and then gives us a bullish day close above that zone, right, I'll suggest that you go for a buy, right, using the bullish day close candle as your entry candle. I hope you understand that. Using the bullish day close candle as your risk candle rather, right? Now you can go for a 1-to-1 RR, you can go for a 1-to-2 RR, or even more. You can hold till it comes back, till it gets to this zone, this 169.812 zone, right? Or you can hold indefinitely, since it's a bullish market. Since it's a bullish market, right, you can hold indefinitely and see how far the market will go, or how far price will go. You can hold indefinitely and keep trading your stop losses. I hope you understand that. So if you're doing above 1-to-1 RR, if you are trying to go for more than a 1-to-1 RR, you should trail your stop losses, right? Move your stop loss to break even when price gets to 1-to-1. Then you let it roll and see how far it's going to go. Maybe it's 2-to-1, maybe it's 1-to-2 you want to target, or 1-to-3, or indefinitely you just keep rolling just keep adjusting your stop loss to make sure you do not make any loss, or you do not lose any money that you've already made. I hope you understand that. So now for another scenario, what would I expect? Now this would be another scenario. If price comes into the zone, after several days of price action, right? If price comes into the zone after several days of price action, and then gives us, well, hold on a minute. Am I comfortable with this zone? Well, let's see. Is there any higher zone? I don't think there's any. Let's take a look at the monthly time frame. That's the highest zone to look out for. Yeah, that's like the highest zone to look out for. Let's go back to that. So now if price comes into this zone, which is the 175.336 zone, and then gives us a bearish day close below that zone, if this is after giving us like several days of price action, and it's giving us a proper extended move. I'm talking proper extended move. I'm not talking just one I'm not talking, like price stalling for some time before it comes into the zone. No, I'm talking like price, actually making significant move, like this kind of move right here. Like price making a very directional move like this. Yes, something like that. If it makes a move like that and comes into the zone and then comes in contact with that zone, right, or breaks above that zone and gives us a bearish day close candle below that zone, I'll suggest you go for a sell. And I'll suggest you go for a one-to-one sell and nothing more than a one-to-one sell, because this is a very bullish market, right? And you do not want to overstay your welcome you don't want to overstay your welcome selling in a bullish market. I hope you understand that. So go for one-to-one and end it there. So that will be for the EURJPY currency pair. Don't forget that any of these analyses or predictions that I made, or any scenarios I spoke about, you should only take them if they meet your own personal trading confirmation. So please and please, you're not going to blame me for your own trading losses. So it's important that you only take the trades that meet your own personal trading confirmation. So that's that. So now, before I go, don't forget that I give free FOREX signals on the MyCurrent channel. Yes, on the MyCurrent Telegram channel, I give free FOREX signals, and the Telegram channel is free, so you can join the Telegram channel. Go to the description below this video. The link to the MyCurrent free Telegram channel is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. And it will take you to the MyCurrent Telegram channel, and you can join the channel and expect the signals. One thing I can assure you of is that there's a whole lot more, there's so much more massively profitable forex trading signals that's coming. That's coming. So join the channel and expect the signals, so you can partake of these massively profitable trading signals that are coming. So please and please don't miss out on it. The fact that it is free should not make you look down on these signals. The signals I give, the forex signals I give, are highly profitable. They are very profitable. Yes, they are profitable, and they are massively profitable. You do not want to miss out on them at all. So highly profitable trading signals, available for you on the MyCurrent Telegram channel. So please join the MyCurrent Telegram channel. Please do not miss out on this. Please do not miss out on them. Join the channel so you can get the signals. You can, once again, the link to the channel is in the description below. Go to the description below, copy the link to the MyCurrent Telegram channel, and paste it in your browser. Visit the site, and it will take you to the MyCurrent Telegram channel, and you can join the channel. And also, don't forget that there's the account management service that I offer. You can engage my account management service. Just reach out to me on Telegram. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below. My Telegram DM is in the description below. Copy the link to my Telegram DM, right? Go to the description below, copy the link to my Telegram DM, and paste it in your browser. Visit the site. It will bring you to my DM on Telegram, and you can chat me up and let me know that you want to engage my account management service, and we can have that conversation, and we can talk about everything that we need to talk about, right? One thing I can assure you of is that I give my best, my very best, to ensure that I make a lot of money. I'll give my very best to ensure that I make a lot of money for you, because I only get my own commissions when I make money for you. So that's one thing. It's highly profitable. You can bank on it that you get high profitability, right? So now, if 5 to 15% profits monthly sounds good to you, then you can reach out to me. The link to my Telegram DM is in the description below. Go to the description below this video, copy the link, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. Definitely I can do more than between 5 to 15%, But of course, if between 5 to 15% sounds good to you, then you can reach out to me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can go ahead and like this video, subscribe, follow for more. Yeah, don't forget to join the Telegram channel. Bye bye.